विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, व्हिडिओ जरूर सबस्क्राइब करा. आज आपण ग्राफिकल मेथड नंतरचे डिटर्मिनंट मेथड ऑफ सॉल्विंग सायमल्टेनियस इक्वेशन बघणार. This method first shown by the Swiss mathematician Cramer's. So it is called as the Cramer's method or Cramer's rule. Now, how to solve the simultaneous equation by determinant method? Now first, for this we can find out the value of the determinant. What is the process for finding out the value of the determinants? Look here. Suppose that this is any determinant. Suppose this is A, B, this is C and D is a determinant. Now student, in this A and B is the first row which is the horizontal, so it is called as row, and C and D is the second row, means that here is A, B is row and C, D is also row. And vertical are the columns, means that A and C is the first column and B and D is the second column, means A and C is column and second one is B and D is also a column. Now student, in this there are two rows and two columns, so it is called as 2 by 2 order of the determinants. Now in this year we discuss only about 2 by 2 order of the determinants. To the next year we have to discuss 2 by 3, 3 by 3, also the order of the determinants. Now the process of finding the value of the determinant is, first you take always this cross product. You take always this cross product, means that if you have to find out the value of any determinant, then D is equals to, first you have to find out the cross product of AD, means that A into D, and then subtract B and C, product of BC. This is the value of any determinant. This is the rule which is obeyed by the Swiss mathematician Cramer's. So it is called as the Cramer's or determinant methods. Now student, the determinants is always denoted by using the capital letters. For example, A, B, C, D, etc. Now we use the value of determinants for D. Can you understand what is meant by determinant? Then we take the methods of solving the simultaneous equations by using the determinants. Okay? We start how to solve the simultaneous equations by using the determinant method. There is the rule. This rule is obtained by using this is. Now first we have to find out the value of the determinants. For this find out the value of determinant, the general form of simultaneous equation is ax plus by is equals to c, means that transpose this constant term to this RHS side. Now if two simultaneous equations are given, then how to solve this method? Now look carefully. There are two equations. Suppose that first one is a1x plus b1y is equals to c1. This equation number first. And second one is a2x plus b2y is equals to c2. This is equation number second. Now student, if there are two equations are given, then how to find out its simultaneously its value of the determinants? Look carefully. The value of determinant D is equals to, determinant you have to denote it by using the capital letters. Now here I have take here D. Now in this mod or absolute value, we have to take the coefficients of the variables x and y. For finding out determinant, you have to take these two coefficients. Means here in first column we write here a1 and a2. In second column b1 and b2. Student, this is the row and this is the column. Now, how to find out the answer of this determinant is equals to. First, always take this cross product, means that a1 into b2 minus, then take this cross product, means that b1 into a2. This is the value of the determinant. Then we can find out the value of determinant of x. How to find out here? Then determinant of x is equals to. Again we take in the mod or modulus, or you have to also call as absolute values. Now for finding out this value of the determinant of x, then we take the constant term rather than this a1 and a2, because we have to find out here x. So first we take here c1 and c2 for determinant of x. In the first column, rather than a1 a2, we write here c1 and c2, and second column is as it is b1 b2. The rule is that finding out the value of the determinant is first you have to take this cross product, means that c1 into b2 minus then this cross product b1 into c2. Then next one is the value of determinant of y. This is also finding by using these simultaneous equations. Now here we have to find out the value of determinant of y. So rather than b1 and b2, we write here c1 and c2 in this column. So first column is a1 a2 and here is c1 c2. Okay, then again take the first cross product of this one is, means that a1 c2 minus c1 a2. Okay, by using this we can find out the values of determinant of x and determinant of y. Then by using the Cramer's rule, now we have to solve these two equations, means that find out the value of the variables x and y. So that by using this Cramer's rule, the value of x is equals to determinant of x upon d, means that the value of the determinant, and value of y is equals to determinant of y upon the value of determinant. This is the solutions of the given simultaneous equation. I hope you can understand this. This is so simple method. One example can ask your examination. So simple. Here we use this to solve this. Let's remember. For solving the Cramer's method. Cramer's method for solving simultaneous equations. Remember that. Now the first step is, now we write the given equation in form of the ax plus by is equals to c. Write the given equation in the form ax plus by is equals to c. Then find the value of the determinants. Find the value of determinant d, dx and dy. Using this, we can find out the value of x by dx upon d and the value of y by dy upon d. Therefore, this is the value of, therefore, the solution we can find here x and y are the solution of the given simultaneous equation. Means that the first method, write the equation in the form ax plus by is equals to c. Then find the value of that determinants, mean that d, dx and dy. We use this formula, x is equals to dx upon d and y is equals to dy upon d for solving this simultaneous equation, mean that the solution is x and y. Can you understand this? This is the determinant method. How to use this? We take the examples to solve this determinant method. Okay. Let's start practice set 1.3. Now this is based upon the Cramer's rule. Now the first question of the practice set 1.3. The question is that fill in the blanks with correct numbers. Now this is the question. In this absolute value, this is 3, 2 in first row and 4 and 5 in second row. Now the rule for finding out the value of determinant is, first always take the cross product of a and d, then b and c. So that a here 3 and d is 5, so 3 into first value in the bracket is 5 minus, then we take the product b into c, means that 2 into 4. So in this box the value is 2. Then 3 5s are 15. The value in this graph is the 50. 2 4s are 8. And we can subtract this. 15 minus 8 becomes 7. This is the values of the determinants 3, 2, 4, 5. And this is the answer of the boxes. Can you understand this? Okay, so simple. Such type of question can ask in your examination for 1 mark. Okay, then take next. Then we take the second question. Find the values of the following determinants. There are 3 sub questions. I have to directly write here first. Now, then find out the value of these determinants. Now, how to find out? Look carefully. E is equals to determinant you have to shown by using d. Then the rule is that first find out the product of a and d. Means that we take here minus 1 into 4 minus this sign in formula b into c, means that 7 into 2. The product of it is 4 into minus 1 is minus 4 and this one is the minus 14. The addition of these two is, therefore d is equals to minus 18. Means that the answer of this first determinant is minus 18. Can you understand this? Okay. Then we take the second ones. In this determinant, in the first row 5 and 3 and in second row minus 7 and 0. Now rule is the same, so that the value of this determinant is equals to. First take cross product of this one, means that a is 5 into d is 0 minus. Then we take this cross product 3 into minus 7. Then product of this one is 0. This minus minus convert as plus. 3 7s are 21. Addition of these two is 21. Therefore, the value of the determinant, second determinant is 21. Then we find out the value of the third determinant. Now here is 7 upon 3 and 5 upon 3 is in first row and in second 3 by 2 and 1 by 2. Now the same rule, finding out the value of the determinant is, now first we take this cross product, means that 7 upon 3 into 1 upon 2. Then minus sign, then use this product, means that 5 upon 3 into 3 upon 2, means that B into C. Then we know that the rule of the cross product, multiply numerator to numerator, means that 7 ones are 7 and denominator to denominator, means that 3 twos are 6. Then minus 5 3s are 15 upon 3 2s are 6. Observe carefully students, here is denominator is same. So we can subtract its numerator. Therefore D is equals to 7 minus 15 upon how much? 6. Now the subtraction of these two is how much? Minus 8. Give the sign of the bigger number here and 6 is as it is. 15 is the bigger number having minus sign, so gives here minus. Then simplify it by using 2 3s are and 2 4s are. Means that the value of this determinant is minus 4 upon 3. This is our question number second. One question can be asked for 1 mark in your examination. So simple one. See, फक्त आपल्याला काय करायचं की या ठिकाणी याचा जो फॉर्म्युला आहे, व्हॅल्यू ऑफ डिटर्मिनंट काढण्याचा फॉर्म्युला आहे, एवढा फक्त लक्षात घ्यायचा आहे. फार सोपं असे हे क्वेश्चन्स आहे. चला आता आपण पुढचा क्वेश्चन बघू. ओके, देन वी टेक द क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 of the practice set 1.3. Now the question 3 is that solve the simultaneous equations using Cramer's rule. Using Cramer's rule. Now first question is 3x minus 4y is equals to 10. 4x plus 3y is equals to 5. Now student, so simple examples and very important can be asked in your examination. So look carefully. Now for this, first I have to write. Now observe carefully. When we solve the value of the determinant, first transpose the value of c to this right hand side. Already in our example the c values to this another side. So we take its value of the determinants by using the rule. So first I have to use the number of equation here. 3x minus 4y is equals to 10. This is equation number first, and second one is 4x plus 3y is equals to 5. Equation number second. This is the solution of the first equation. Now in this, first we can find out the value of the determinants. Now for here, when we observe here and compare it with the standard form, here value of a1 is equals to 3, value of a2 is equals to 4, value of b1 is equals to minus 4, and value of b2 is equals to 3. Is equals to 3. And the value of c1 is equals to 10 and c2 is equals to 5. These are the values of a1, a2, b1, b2, c1, c2. Now by using this, first we can find out the value of the d, means that determinant. By using the rule is that here is a1, a2 and b1, b2. So I have to substitute the values here for finding out determinants. a1 is 3 and a2 is 4, b1 is minus 4 and the value of b2 is 3. Now student, we have to find out the value of the determinant by taking the cross product of this one is, mean that 3 into 3 minus 4 into 4, minus 4 into 4. This value is equals to 3 3s are 9, minus minus plus 16 is equals to how much? 25. Mean that the value of the d is 25. Value of the determinant is 25. Then we can find out value of determinant of x. For this, the absolute value of this one is. Now here first we take in first column the constant term, means that c1 and c2, and then take the remaining coefficient d1 and d2 for finding out the value of determinant of x. Now here the value of c1 and c2 we have taken from here also or directly also here. So c1 c2 is 10 and 5, and then b1 b2 is minus 4 and 3. When we find out its product, then by using the rule of determinant, 10 into 3 minus 4 into how much? 5. 10 3s are 30, minus plus 4 5s are 20. The addition becomes how much? 50. Mean that value of determinant of x is equals to 50. Now then we calculate the value of determinant of y. Now therefore determinant of y is equals to, how to find? By taking the absolute value of here. In this, rather than b1 b2, we write here c1 and c2, means that a1 a2, here is c1 and c2. The value of a1 and a2 by using this example is 3 and 4, and the value of c1 c2 is 10 and 5. Now then we have to find out its cross product. 3 into 5, 3 into 5 minus 10 into 4. 3 5s are 15 minus 40. Now therefore the subtraction becomes, this one is the 25. Give the sign of the bigger number. This is minus 25. This is the value of determinant of y. Then use the Cramer's rule, so that by using Cramer's rule. Now this rule is x is equals to dx upon d and y is equals to dy upon d. Now the value of determinant of x is equals to 50 upon the value of d, means the determinant is 25, and value of determinant of y is minus 25 upon this determinant is 25. We can simplify it so that x is equals to how much? 2 and y is equals to minus 1. Therefore, the answer in full sentence, x is equals to 2 and y is equals to minus 1 is the solution of given simultaneous equations. Can you understand this? So simple to solve this example. Now then we take the next question. Question number 2. 4x plus 3y minus 4 is equal to 0. 6x is equal to 8 minus 5y. Now already the given equation is not in standard form. First we write the given equation in a standard form, so that in our solution writing the given equation in the form ax plus by is equals to c. Then the equation becomes, this one is the 4x plus 3y, this minus 4 transpose to this another side, convert as 4. This is equation number first. Then second one is 6x, this minus transpose to this side, convert as plus 5y is equals to 8. This is equation number second. Now then by comparing this, we get the value of here a1 is equals to 4, b1 is equals to 3, c1 is equals to 4, and a2 is equals to 6, b2 is equals to 5, and c2 is equals to how much? 8. Then we can find out the value of the determinants by using the rule. The rule is that a1 a2 b1 b2 is equals to, we substitute the values of a1 a2, okay, from here also or here we can take 4 6, and b1 and b2 is 3 5. Then we can find out its cross product. Therefore d is equals to 4 into 5 minus 3 into 6. 3 into 6. Then 4 5s are 20 minus 6 3s are 18. The subtraction becomes how much? 2. This is the value of the determinant d. Then we can find out the value of determinant of x. Now the rule is that for finding out determinant of x, dx is equals to, now replacing a1 a2 by c1 c2, so that c1 C2, and here is B1, B2. Now, when we put the values, we get the value of determinant of x such that C1, C2 is 4 and 8, and B1, B2 is 3 and 5. The cross product of this one is 4 into 5 minus 3 into 8. 4 5s are 20 minus 8 3s are 24. The value of determinant of x is equals to, by subtracting we get that minus 4 because gives the sign of the bigger number. Then we can find out the value of the determinant of x. Therefore, determinant of y, we can find out the value of determinant of y. Now, here is the formula is that replacing B1 B2 by C1 C2, so that A1 A2 C1 C2. Now substitute the values here. Now the value of A1 A2 is 4 and 6. 4 6. And C1 C2 is 4 and 8. 4 and 8. Now then we take here. Again take its cross product. Therefore dy is equals to 4 into 8. 4 into 8 minus 4 into how much? 6. What is the product? 32. 4 8s are 32 minus this one is 4 6s are 24. Now the value of dy is, you have to subtract this, mean that this is 8 plus 8 because 32 is the bigger numbers. Therefore, by using Cramer's rule, the value of x is equals to dx upon d, and value of y is equals to dy upon d. Therefore, substitute the values. X is equals to, value of determinant of x is minus 4 upon d is 2, and value of dy is 8 and value of d is 2. We can simplify by using 2. Therefore, x is equals to minus 2 and y is equals to how much? 4. This is the solution of the given example. We can write the answer in full sentence. Therefore, answer x is equals to minus 2 and y is equals to 4 is the solution of given simultaneous equations by using the Cramer's rule method. Can you understand this? Okay. Today we have to stop here. Then we see the next example in the next lecture. Thank you for watching the video.